What's happening, engineers? In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to use a rigid group to make several different components, two or more components that is, fixed together in a relative position. And so what I mean here is you can see that I have this engine mount, and it's made up of one, two, three, four, five different components, right? We can see those here, one, two, three, four, five. Now, if I click and drag one of the components, it all moves together like it's one part. And that's what I want. I want to have it separate components so that I can 3D print this and send each one of those components to the 3D printer and lay them out nicely. But in reality, I'm going to use some adhesive to glue these together in some way and make it one piece, right? So you can see I have rigid group right here. There are several ways to do this. I think rigid group for this purpose is pretty easy. So let me delete this. And so if it was not grouped, see I drag that one component and the other components don't move with it. Right? So just one quick thing before we learn how to use rigid group. This is my engine mount. And you can see here, let me drag these away. I made these little notches, right? And that's not a requirement, but when I am assembling these together, it's going to kind of add a little bit of reinforcement. And then more importantly, it's going to help me know what the spacing is. I use 3 of these. You could probably use 2. I wouldn't use more than 4. And so since I use 3, they're 120 degrees apart. And that might be hard for me when I'm actually assembling these to put these in the correct location. It's super easy to do in your Fusion design, but when you're actually assembling it, it might be a little difficult. So anyways, my point is using some little notches like this might be helpful. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do what's called a marquee select. I'm just going to click and drag and select everything. And I'm going to go up to assemble, and I'm going to go to rigid group. And I'm just going to capture position and hit OK. And now you can see that it's grouped together. And that's it. Super easy to do. And again, there's several ways to do this, but in this case, rigid group was the easiest. All right, I will see you in the next video.